All right, welcome to Sunset Drive. This is a really special house. It's probably going to take me a minute to get you through it, but I want to share the detail. This was not a spec home. It was not a cheaply built house. There was a great amount of attention and detail that went into it, and it has a lot that it needs. And so I want to give you a snapshot of that. This neighborhood is awfully nice. It is a strictly in and out neighborhood. We're up on a big hill. Now it's springtime, and so, you know, there's everything green that can grow is in the winter. You've got an absolutely gorgeous view of the valley and the ridge across the way there. Very secluded, very peaceful, very quiet. So let's come on in. Soffits are a little tired. Definitely needs the roof replaced. Got a wonderful front porch, a really symmetrical curb appeal, and we come into the entry hall. Now, switch over to my wide angle. Hopefully that'll help. Really classic Southern Ranch layout here with a generous entry hall. Got gorgeous hardwoods throughout the upstairs. There are a few places, particularly where you've got a valley in the roof that has seen a little bit of damage. Just a touch of that is getting into the paneling, which, let's be honest, is really fantastic. It does date the house a little bit, and so I think there's a couple different approaches someone could take there. Buyer's choice, of course, but I don't know that it's something that I would say has to be completely replaced. I think there is some strategic value there. Gorgeous coal burning fireplace with actually a really special mantelpiece. This is pegged together, and all of that is in really wonderful shape. We'll come through to the dining room. There are 17 windows upstairs. They are the original aluminum frame. For the most part, with a few exceptions, they are in very, very good shape, but they are original. I think this is one of the places where you could truly update the home, but we'll come through to the kitchen here, which for the age that it was built is actually pretty spacious. Everything over here feels super solid, even in front of the dishwasher and the sink where you always see issues. That feels great. Really neat original louvered doors, both upstairs and down. And a little pantry tucked here above the stairway. This will pop us back out into the front. And I don't think I showed you this. Can you get a load of this entry door? Just special. All right, hallway. Again, we've got a couple smaller ceiling issues here. First stop is the hall bath, laid out exactly like you would think. And even over here is just super, super solid. While I'm here, I'm gonna mention this back deck. Absolutely needs to be replaced in its entirety. I think you could do some creative things there. And then upstairs, we finish up with 3 bedrooms. There's a slightly different, at least a different finish, if not an actual different material paneling in the bedrooms. All bedroom closets are cedar lined, and they still smell great. Oh, it's kind of that attention to detail I was talking about. So much light, so many windows. Had some small leaks really recently, actually. It's part of what prompted making a change. Again, beautiful cedar lined closets. And here's the primary, which is really generously sized. The biggest closet yet, completely cedar lined. Now, Doorway into the primary bathroom, it's snug. I'm not a small guy, and it's a tight fit through this doorway here. But again, our floors are in great shape. We've got a step-in shower that I think actually really suits the era, and I'm really excited that it's a 2 full bath upstairs. I think that's great. All right, I'm gonna cut to the stairway. All right, so from the kitchen, we'll pop downstairs to one of the coolest basements I've seen in a little while. Again, check out this louvered door. Really cool. So that pops out under the deck in the back. The interior of the downstairs is completely finished in brick. Completely finished in brick. There are more windows down here. Now this area is not currently climate controlled. There is moisture that does get in occasionally. I'm going to point that out, that corner. You can almost see the moisture in the corner there. We had some heavy rain recently. This was supported and framed out to be finished. So here's our hallway right here. We've got room for a door and an office over here. We've got closet space between. And bonus or den over here. That toilet is sitting on top of a flange with a drain. I don't know if the shower is, but this was set up to be a full bathroom downstairs. It's also our laundry location right over here. Just loads of natural light, loads of space. Did I mention everything was brick? And then we come through, again, still fully finished in brick. To the garage. We've got breaker panel over here. It is a 200 amp service. Air handlers in the corner over here. I think, I didn't point it out, the air returns in the corner of the living room. I think at some point it was a package unit outside, and then it was updated to having this interior air handler. So that's part of why it's there. I actually like where the return is. I think it could be elegantly hidden with some cute built-in bookshelves. Just a special house. Let's take in the... So the honeysuckle is strong right now. It smells wonderful back here. So here's our deck that does need some replacing. We've got 2 garage doors. Our trim on the garage door, you know, that needs some work for sure. The backyard is almost fully fenced in, and most of the fencing is actually, well, that wood picket back there is a little rough, but this chain link's in wonderful shape. And the only thing lacking to fully enclose it would be this little span right here under the deck. The brick on the back of the house is in great shape. Oh, so you've got where I'm parked over here. This is the driveway that wraps around. But again, just sort of adding to the detail, you've got this wonderful wide boulevard from the driveway coming onto the property up to the front door. It's just really nice and really special. Not something we see all the time. This is a very quick closing, so if you are interested,